On this AVNation special, we talk with Melody Craigmile from Almo. Almo's E4 event in the spring went virtual, and now they're doing it again in the fall. All that and more next on AVNation Special.
The network for the AV industry.
What are you listening to?
This
is AV.
This
is AVNation.
This is AVNation.
It's Tim Albright with AVNation with an AVNation special. With us again is Melody Craigmile from Almo, talking about the fall version of the Almo E4v Experience. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Tim.
Absolutely. So in the spring, we got to help you out, and along with a lot of great folks. Gary Kay was along from Rave. All kinds of really great content in the spring. You guys kind of spread it out and had different kind of curated experiences. This time around, slightly different original content every single day, the 27th through the 29th of October. So let's kind of walk through what each day will be. Talk about first some of the keynotes folks will be able to experience the 27th through the 29th.
Yeah, so like you said, Tim, I mean, it's 3 days of all original first run content, basically triple the amount that we had from the last E4v, which was kind of based on geography, but now we learned a lot in the spring and found out that, people want more variety. There's different verticals, different topics that people are interested in. So we expanded the program. Day one, we'll have 2 keynotes, one on UCC and one on digital signage. The next day, we'll have 3 different courses. That day is focused on next generation workspaces and pro audio. And then finally, the third day talks about the future of meetings and events, and then getting started with DV LED. So really a very wide variety of topics to cover.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about for a second, you've got subject matter experts doing interviews, and that's how you can get some of the RUs. We're doing some of them for you, where you can sit for an hour. You'll get a CTS RU. But talk for a second what happens after that, because that's one of the fascinating things is as soon as you get done with those videos, you go straight into an experience center and talk to folks for a second about what that's like and what they experience in that environment.
Yeah, I think this is a very key differentiator for us and for our user experience, in that, someone comes and they take the class on next gen workspaces, and then they're immediately going into if I was to equate it to a live exhibit hall, would be, like the Pro Audio Hall at Infocom, right? So you're going into the next gen workspaces Solution Center to watch videos that like yourself are recording with the subject matter experts from some of our biggest partners, some of the brightest minds in the industry. You watch those 4 videos, take a quiz, and that qualifies for an RU. So I like to kind of think about it, if you were going to the Sony booth and you got to spend 15 minutes with like their top engineer just talking about trends and information, wouldn't that be an amazing experience? And that's what we're trying to replicate here with the SEI videos that AVNation is helping us with. And then also, the live courses. I mean, that makes us different too. A lot of these events aren't live. They're recorded. You don't have that interaction, that Q&A. So we are going to be broadcasting all of these sessions live, and they'll be recorded for our bonus week. But it's great having that interaction with people online.
I will say this, because not only did we do some for you, but also I attended as just an attendee. The interaction that you're able to have, not only with the presenters, because that right there is fascinating, right? You're able to ask questions in real time, and they're commenting, but also with the folks that you're attending with, right? So whether that's, I'm in the Midwest, I'm in St. Louis, and so I could be online with somebody who's in the Northeast or in the Southwest, right? And each of us have different experiences within the industry, but also we have common language for AV. And being able to kind of share it with that as we're also learning, I think is a unique kind of byproduct of the online experience, is that ability to chat in real time with each other, but also with the instructors.
Yeah, I mean, people were just loving the interaction with the instructors. I mean, getting able, the ability to ask questions in real time, and people commenting and sharing. And I think during this time, Tim, everybody is craving live interaction.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot online, and that's great. But as they say, the beauty of live TV, it didn't go perfect, but people were like, yeah, this is really live.
Yeah, that's the other thing. And one other thing is you guys are having 14 RUs folks can earn over the course of the 3 days. You have been a huge supporter. I would argue the entirety of Almo Pro AV for the last 10 years that you've been doing the E4 experience. But talk for a second about that partnership with Avixa and the support that Almo has shown to that organization over the last 10 years by developing and really evolving your training to provide the RUs for the CTS holders.
Yeah, we're have always been very dedicated to education in the AV industry, and from day one when we started Almo Pro AV 11 years ago now, we had a meeting with then Executive Director Randy Lemke, and he was like, "We're in. We see what you want to do, and we're all in." So that partnership has continued, and we take great pride in that every single course that we offer is CTS certified. And I also want to add that most of them are going to be CTSI and CTSD certified as well. And I think it's important, Tim, because it lends credibility that you're not going to be sitting through a product commercial or some speeds and feeds on products and things. It's real educational content about the industry, about technology, topics, trending. So over the past 10 years, we've had our webinar series, which the majority of our webinars are also CTS certified. So, we're just taking our online education platform and augmenting it with this E4v platform, which we're going to continue to develop.
Yeah, absolutely. As we kind of wrap up here, talk for a second about what you guys have learned over the past 6 months, 7 months of helping not only your clients but also their clients as well in helping all of us kind of come through this crisis, right? And what you guys have been able to do to help support. In addition to doing the E4v experience in the spring, you also have done a number of programs for dealers, as well as making sure that they have what they need. Something else that Almo does a lot that folks may not know about is that you guys have design expertise, programming expertise that helps dealers if they're in a situation where they have a job that's too big for them and their team, right? They can bring Almo underneath them to help support and get those jobs done.
Yeah, absolutely. And that has been a very essential service that we've been able to help when, unfortunately, a lot of dealers have had to furlough. They've had to make some hard decisions. But, as things are coming back online, got to get the CAD drawings done, got to get the programming done, the installation. So we're able to fill in those gaps where they may need additional resources. And one exciting announcement that I'd like to make here is on Monday, we will be having a full-time instructor and system designer, Tom Kerr, who was previously with Avixa, coming on board full-time with Almo. And so he will be a resource for system design, complimentary. There's no charge for that. We're just tapping into his expertise to help dealers. And then also an instructor. So we are going to continue to elevate our education platform with a full-time, very seasoned, great guy. We worked with him for the E4 live events for many years. So he is going to be definitely an asset for us and our vendors and our customers and all of our partners. So very excited to have him on board.
Yeah, that is absolutely huge news. Bringing Mr. Carroll on board. Absolutely, that's awesome. Says the October 27th through the 29th is when you can attend the Almo E4v experience. The registration is already open. Melody, if somebody's looking to register and attend, how do they do that?
It's very simple. Just go to e4evolution.com to register. Thanks to our partners and sponsors, it's completely free. All the courses, all the content, the bonus week, we'll take care of all the RU certificates and everything. So join for part of it or all of it. There's such a variety. I think there's something that everyone can tune into and glean some insights they can take back to their business.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great opportunity to expand, but not only that, but also hone your skills and again, get 14 CTS RUs, and the fact that there some of them, well, you said most of them are both CTS I and D RUs are also absolutely huge. So, Melody Craigmile from Almo, we appreciate your time. For us, for AVNation, go by our website and join me as we also present some content there for Almo. You can also go by our website, avnation.tv, avnation.tv.